Hi everyone. I thought I would give it a go by reading out and recording the audio of my blogs. I know that I've got a couple of friends with dyslexia and I know that they would really appreciate me doing this. So I'm hoping that this will make me a little bit more disability compliant, um, in the hopes that more people will be able to engage. And hopefully will help people that are unable to afford accessibility tools, because some of them can be quite expensive. And I realise that those of us that are disabled and not working, funds are very, 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 very tight. So I want to try and make it as easy as possible for people to be able to engage with my website. So let's get started, shall we? So the picture is of me when I was about, I think I might have been about 21 there. I have red lipstick on. Unfortunately, I've got red eyes as well. Not sure who took the photograph, but this was before the digital age, and I haven't worked. I don't think I've got any software at the moment that will help me take the red eye stuff out once I've digitized them. But I'm also wearing, I also have just beyond my shoulders, shoulder length hair, which is permed. I'm wearing a black turtleneck bodysuit and a black pair of jeans with a pair of handcuffs attached to the jeans, just for decoration, you understand. And I'm standing behind a DJ booth because I was a little bit of a DJ back in the day. So my first blog, this is Philippa's experience of cannabis part 1. Oh, and I think I've just done something to, oh no, you can still see. So my first brush with cannabis was when I was 19 and working at the Pheasant Pub in Brick Hill, Bedford. We went to a friend's house after myself and a friend, let's call them Exhibit A, finished working for the evening. There were about 10 of us at this house party. Exhibit A was stood at the breakfast bar in the kitchen rolling spliffs all evening, as no one else knew how to. We were passing them round, drinking and chatting and getting very high. Now, things back then, 30-ish years ago, there were no such thing as strains as such, just the type of solid that you could get, which was usually black, rocky, red seal or soap bar. The usual way to build a spliff was to get some rolling papers, stick them together and make a bigger sized paper. Make a roach from the card from the papers pack, burn the solid cannabis to break into smaller pieces in the hopes that there wouldn't be many hot rocks, and place all along the paper, add tobacco to the mix and roll up like a cigarette. The evening progressed. There were 2 lads on a motorbike in the back garden looking like they were having a great time and looking like they were trying to fly. Everyone else, except Exhibit A and myself, was sitting watching television. I found this all very fascinating, but I was finding the boys playing with the bike increasingly funny and thought I was going to lose it. I thought I needed to settle myself a little, so I went to sit in the kitchen dining room to try and stop myself from descending into the giggles as I was coming very close and didn't realise at that time that that was the goal with cannabis. Suffice to say, it didn't work. Exhibit A was still in the kitchen rolling spliffs when we were already very high. I just took one look at them and burst out laughing, which went on for what seemed like forever, but probably lasted about 20 to 30 minutes. I remember thinking to myself as I was watching them, what the hell are they doing making more spliffs? Everyone is completely out of it. This is what made me burst into laughter in the first place, but it was just got funnier and funnier because I couldn't actually tell them why I was laughing in the first place. But eventually I did manage to get it out, but it was very painful. Finally, we both managed to stop laughing enough to speak, and she said, shall we go and sit in with the others in the lounge? We both agreed to. Well, that was a big mistake. Everyone was watching a Harry Enfield and Chums episode, and the performer in me just couldn't resist. I had seen the same episode a couple of days before, so I was saying what all the characters were about to say before they said it, and using the same mannerisms. Finally, Exhibit A asked me a question. They said, "Have you seen this before?" My response was, which I barely managed to get out of my mouth because I was already descending into laughable chaos, was, "Yes, but it wasn't as funny as this the last time." Well, that was it. Exhibit A and myself dissolved into fits of laughter I thought was never going to end. I have no memory of how the evening finished, or if any of the people that attended the party would have the same perspective as me, or indeed even remember the event, but it is one of my favourite memories. If you remember being at any of the parties that we had at the Pheasant, then use the form on the homepage or send me a Facebook message and we can reminisce over Zoom. Tune in again soon for more information about my experiences with cannabis, which will lead to my experience of medical cannabis.